And we're back to the last episodes of Doom. This is video number 11. I just want to comment really quick. Because I don't have a different title screen, I'm just using the same thumbnail cards as I did for the Ultimate Doom. That seems kind of lame, actually. It's actually the one reason I put off doing this series. Because it didn't have a unique title screen. So, maybe I could replace it with using the box art, or maybe I should start asking for commissions. For people to do, like, special arts for each game I cover that fail to have their own. Or just all of them so they're all equal, and it's just one for each playlist. That'd probably work out best. We can talk about this. I'm really not someone you should ask in the marketing department, but yeah. I just need to be disciplined, and you gotta discipline your way out of a bag. Paper bag, money scot-free. So much symmetrical quality. As you know, this is the intermission music. Oh man, I wonder if someone made a MIDI project for this yet. That's a good question. Also, it's either Hell to Pay or Perdition's Gate that has unique music also. Maybe they both have unique music? Not that I care. I bet they're like 10 times better than this. But yeah, you kind of needed this in order to start that, and you know, a whole bunch of things happened after that. And this and that, and then you know, you go to art school, then you're like, I got rejected, and then you blow people up, and then that's the end of society. Strange! You reject society, and yet you live in one. Curious. Indeed. Here's an isthmus. If you go around on each side, you'll be able to walk around it. So don't worry about that. In fact, don't even worry about falling anyway, because you can just teleport your butt back up there. More emphasis needs to be made on teleports in games, because that has been a thing in DOS. Just like, go over here, go over there, go over there. You know, I mean, it's the whole plot. You know, teleportation gone wrong. Trying to mitigate it in TNT Evolution was a mistake, because then they just bring an entire spaceship, and then you're left holding the bag and being like, how did demons figure out space travel? Fuck! Come to think of it, how did the demons have technology like the Cyber Demon? I don't know. I'm saving an invulnerabilities here for a specific part where there's barrels that are going to blow up in my face. Because I can take all that acid, just not explosions. Yeah. Speaking of many ways you could die, I unfortunately had a horrible thought of what would happen if you drank nitroglycerin. Let's not go there. That's enough of that. Take this, Switch. Oh, no! I was replaying... Or not replaying. I'm actually going to beat Rabbit and Mario in between my stuff. It's a turn-based strategy game first, so it's good when I've lost my energy tanks. And still want to feel some amount of productivity, even if it's just me ordering rabbits to do things for me. I feel like that's a common theme. You know, you order lemmings, hamsters, worms, drops of water, little toy things. You know, there isn't really... There's Lemmings clones, but what genre is what Lemmings is? You know, is it puzzle? Is it real-time strategy? Some people want to turn real-time strategy into pure puzzling, which is stupid, but okay. Yeah. Oh well, he said, nodding his way into the fray. Here's a real question for you. How do you feel about holiday DOS games? Just a thought, because I want to try some of those again. It's just that some of them are not really like full length. There's only like one or two off the top of my head which are full length. Or three, maybe. Yeah, that's Holiday Lemmings, Xmas Sky Roads, and I think a few Jazz Jackrabbit things. Which, by the way, it would be weird, but I'm probably going to end up doing a Jazz Rabbit LP before Sonic the Hedgehog. And don't expect Zool. Any game that has multiple releases at the same time upon its release, I have to decide what system I gotta use. And that's kind of awkward, because I don't know which one's more definitive than the other, because back then, differences between systems were very obvious. However, reports of stuff now between platforms barely have a difference now, except for like exclusive content, which has no bearing on the power of the system. Except for probably PC ports. We don't know why, but yes. It is strange because consoles are more PCs than they've ever been. Old consoles are technically PCs too anyway. In fact, old consoles were PCs, or rather they were different types of computers that weren't officially PCs, like the Commodore 64, until the idea of PC took it over and Microsoft was like, whoopity! Or IBM. I-beam. The I-beams, fool! Use the I-beams to defeat your opponents in the eye. And you shoot him in the face, and his face gets a little shot, and you shot him in there, and the blood pixelation comes out, and the blood, and the blood, and the blood, 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 blood. Should play some Blood. I heard good things about the Blood fan community, in which they're very thorough on their wiki, which is gonna help me a fuck ton when I get around to it. But I think they also mark, like, every person that has ever played through this on YouTube, which isn't as many people as you might think, but the fact that they even do that is nothing short of amazing. So, definitely gonna throw that community a bone, because, you know, maybe I want to be their buddies. You never know. Especially for some of those other mods, specifically Death Wish, which I'm waiting on an update before I consider doing it. I feel like that's gonna be the go-to Blood mod after playing actual, like, the 6 episodes of Blood. 6 full episodes of like the original game's content is amazing. Can't wait. It's gonna be long, involved. It'll probably be my longest playthrough yet. I haven't had a video count go that high for a single playlist before, I don't believe. Possibly. I mean, for an LP, that is. So that's gonna be something. Unfortunately, though, I think I decided to save that for after Shadow Warrior. I don't know. I'll think about it. It's like, let me think, my dudes. You got various reasons to go into this grid. This grid that you have is locked into your grid. And there's a game called Grid, and I don't remember what it's about except race cars. Yes, that's correct. Is that it? Is that all you have to say to me? By the way, don't worry about the exit. There you go. Now you're soft locked in the exit of the computer area map, looking at what you could have gotten if you had missed it all. Dick move, developer. Gosh. Wish I had that idea. Here's what you could have won. And then you're just like, no, I have to start over from the beginning. No. You could have gotten a new car. It's like, oh. Damn you. Damn you, you sea cretins. And your cretinacies. And my ability to be disappointed at the fact that cretins have nothing to do with the Isle of Crete. Shit.